Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Jose Peraza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Valdez is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That is third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three and 1 to Martinez. Xander Bogaerts would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you make it.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Hector Velasquez gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Penna. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on. Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Roger.